May 22nd, here at DeWiggins Farm. Dave Soupy is getting ready to take this persimmon here. It was planted for rootstock. You can tell it's about, how long has it been there, you think? 3 years?
3 years.
Yeah. So we let it go for 3 years. And now we're going to graft it with a variety called Deer Candy. Clip.
What's the name of that thing?
That's the end of that. So we got to get cambium to touch.
Yeah, we'll do a wedge graft on this guy.
And because of the size of the tree,
And the scion's a little small, we'll just get one side on there. We'll be okay with that. And I could went to the edge and try to get two sides to touch on the edge, but I think we'll be fine. This stuff, persimmon's graft so easy anyway.
and if you listen, you can hear the bob whites in the background.
All right.
Speaking of devils.
All we need is a couple of them for persimmon. They graft so easily. Just 2 buds is fine. Just those 2 buds right there. Healthy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Scion brought to you by England's Nursery, specializing in native trees, cultivars, pawpaws, persimmons, located down in Kentucky. England's Nursery, for all your pawpaw and native trees needs.
Right? Cliff's a great guy. I like Cliff. You know, a lot of people complain and say that you need to get your cuts on the first try instead of whittling at it, but you know what? I whittle at it. I don't care until I get exactly what I need. And it works.
Perfection.
Right. And I'm almost there. That's what I'm looking for right there.
There we go.
That's what the doctor ordered right there.
So we're going, for those that don't understand why, you're going from a Native American persimmon to a Native American persimmon that's been cultivated, but essentially, we don't even know if that's a male or a female on this the rootstock. We don't know what the quality of the fruit is. We don't know when the fruit will drop, if it'll drop. Sometimes they don't drop. So by grafting it, we took a branch from the mother tree, and we know exactly what the fruit's going to be. We know when it's going to drop, how much it's going to produce. It's not really the best for hand picking for human consumption. There's just better cultivars like Proc or Elmo or Dollywood, but this is for the deer. And so it's going to produce a lot of fruit throughout a long time of the season. So it's going to benefit deer, and it's going to benefit the raccoons and the possums. Unfortunately, those hurt turkey, but you know, it is what it is. So we wrapped it with paraffin wax.
Scion and the tree that you're grafting a rootstock. You want it tight, nice and tight. So I usually use it kind of like a rubber band because paraffin stretches nice and tight.
The sun will deteriorate that band-aid after a couple weeks. The tree will swell up and the paraffin wax will get weaker, and if I have to, I'll pull it off. If not,
Right.
well, nature does what nature do. The most important part?
Labeling it.
Labeling it.
Is that deer candy or deer magnet?
Deer Candy. How dare you, sir?
Right?
Yes, there's 2 different varieties. Actually, there's hundreds of them, but they get confused. Deer Candy, Deer Magnet. I don't know what the difference is, but I've got both of them now. And you gotta have a bag. You gotta pack all your stuff. Right there.
Lost the pen. Oh,
What there's a pen.
there it is.
Found it.
Your candy.
Deer candy. So, metal tags. Metal tags are the way to go. Don't do
Aluminum.
plastic.
Your
Don't do paper.
plastic is the worst. You write it down, and by the end of the season, the sun's faded the marker, and you have no clue what you just grafted. And that's like the worst feeling in the world.
But at least it's tagged.
And you'll have some nice fruit, but you won't be able to friend it to anybody because you won't know what the hell it is.
And there you go. I'll check back on this thing.
There it is. Ready to
So,
roll.
if this was any bigger, I'd put a stick on it next to it because of the birds, but I think we'll be fine.